Have you ever thought about live streaming on your YouTube channel, but you don't really know where to start? You're after something that's super easy to use, but also looks really professional? Today, I'm going to go through 5 of my favorite things about the very easy to use live streaming platform that I use. StreamYard has helped me to go live, easily collaborate with content creators around the globe. It's helped me build a community here on YouTube. It is constantly evolving and improving as a platform. And as well as being awesome for live streaming, it's also the studio I use to record the vast majority of my YouTube videos. They even have an awesome free version, and I'm going to put a link to that for you in the description of this video for you to check out later. And a lot of the stuff that I'm going to chat about today, you can access for free, but there is one thing that I'm going to mention that is part of the paid plan, so I will make sure I mention that when we get to that point. But yeah, so much awesome stuff that you can access for free on StreamYard. Another thing before we get started, you can for sure live stream directly onto YouTube via YouTube Studio without using an external platform whatsoever. However, there are a few little things that just help make it so much easier that you might want to consider that make using something like StreamYard just so helpful. For example, and one of the biggest things for me, particularly in the beginning, if you're new to live streaming, which I assume a lot of people who are watching this video are, it can be a little bit intimidating. So something that I found so helpful was to team up with other content creators. This is my number one thing. It's the ease of collaboration. In the beginning, it's not uncommon to have absolutely no one show up to your live streams, like to watch them while they're actually live. So if that happens to you, know that you're not alone. It can be a bit disheartening though. So rather than streaming into potential nothingness, to help you ease into live streaming, having someone to have a really interesting conversation with can be just a brilliant way to go. The worst case scenario, no one showing up, is you still get to have an interesting conversation. This was how I started with live streaming, and I enjoyed it so much that I've continued with an interview show where I chat with super inspiring content creators who have shared an absolute treasure trove of information on how to start and grow your YouTube channel. I'll share a playlist at the end of this video with some audience favorites from those interviews as well for you. Using StreamYard makes this process of collaboration just so easy. All you have to do is send your guest a link and they follow some very simple instructions to enter your StreamYard studio. And you know, people that I have had the pleasure of interviewing on my show have commented on how easy the process is as a guest. So that is super helpful, especially if you're collaborating with or interviewing people that you don't know. You want it to be easy for the guests to access. So that's something that is definitely a big thumbs up about StreamYard for sure. Number 2 on my list is the ability to really connect with your audience in real time. If you're going live directly on YouTube, you can for sure see like all of the live comments, the live chat coming through when you do a live stream. And of course you can acknowledge that and connect with your audience in that way, which is totally awesome and totally valid. But something that's really nice on StreamYard is you can actually bring those comments on screen, which adds like just this extra element of togetherness. I know I personally get a little kick out of seeing my name pop up on screen when I'm commenting on someone else's live stream. And not only is that like a really wholesome vibe, it also encourages me to interact more in the live chat. The more interaction that happens in the chat or in the comment section of your videos, the more people YouTube is going to send your videos out to. The YouTube algorithm loves it. So if it's more views you're wanting on your videos, it is very important to get people chatting. Speaking of getting people chatting, let me know in the comments what your YouTube channel is about. While you're doing that, make sure you take a moment to check out what everyone else is up to in their channels in the comments. You might end up finding a fellow content creator BFF down there, or someone you'd like to do a StreamYard interview or collaboration with. Who knows? Stranger things have happened. The third thing I love about StreamYard is that I can use it as a really simple, really easy to use recording studio. I have a nice little camera and mic, and if I am being completely honest, I have no idea how to use these things without going via my computer. I am just not that tech savvy. Filming a video on this camera and then sending those files from the camera to my computer, and then I work out how to sync an audio file to the video file. Oh my gosh, it is just so time consuming. I am all about keeping things as simple as I can. I'm sure there's a way to do it. I'm sure I could make the process faster. I'm not gonna. I don't need to. I've got StreamYard. StreamYard just makes it so simple for my non-tech wizardy brain. It's so easy just to connect a camera and a microphone. And StreamYard just syncs everything for you and turns it into one beautiful, delicious file. So you don't have to use StreamYard to live stream. You can use it for recorded videos. This is how I record almost all of my videos. In fact, this very video is being recorded using StreamYard. But just a heads up, the ability to record and having storage in StreamYard for those recordings are perks of the basic paid plan, and the main reason I ended up upgrading from the free plan. The fourth thing I want to mention that I really love about StreamYard is their commitment to constantly improving as a platform. I can't tell you how much StreamYard has evolved just in the time that I've been using it. They have a weekly town hall that they host on YouTube that you can join in on, where they share all the latest developments and updates, and where you can raise any questions or concerns that you have about the platform or make suggestions. They really do listen to that feedback. It seriously is just so good. There's also an opportunity during those live streams to win some of their merch, which I still haven't won yet, but I try. Something I absolutely bloody love is a bargain. Even better, something that's free. Like that merch, gosh, I would be thrilled to win that. But something that StreamYard gives everybody for free is access to the free version of their platform. So number 5 on my list of things that I love about StreamYard is that it is free. There are some limitations with the free version, of course, but you still get access to all of the core studio features, like so much. You can interview guests, share comments on screen, you can do a screen share videos or slides, you can customize the way your stream looks with brand colors and different styles and layouts. Like, there is just so much you can do. It's such a great way to get started with live streaming and see if this platform's right for you without parting with a cent. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, there's a link in the description that will also give you access to the StreamYard paid plans for free for 2 weeks, and you don't have to enter any credit card details or anything like that. You get to just try out all the features and see which plan's going to be right for you. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions, or if you end up using StreamYard. I'd be so keen to hear how it goes for you. If you'd like to connect with some other wonderful YouTubers, make sure you join the Grow on YouTube community, which is my Facebook group that I created, where folks are helping each other out with support and feedback and just general sweetheartedness. I'll make sure I link that in the description for you as well. And if you are keen to see some of those interviews with content creators who will inspire you on your journey, here's that playlist for you to check out. I hope you have a bloody beautiful day.